Moonshine taste testing and eat some dinner. What is that? Is that a band somewhere?
So you're going to get that here. It's going to remind you of peach rings, peachios, or if you're lucky enough to remember back in the 90s, Jolly Ranchers made a peach one. It's their best flavor ever. Nope, they don't have it any longer. What?
Of course not. We always get rid of the good stuff.
Or, Zima soup.
That actually lets you know anything about peach.
Oh wow, that one was good.
This makes an amazing shot.
Smith Creek Moonshine. Doing a moonshine testing while we're waiting for food.
Where do I go, Seth?
It's good.
It is.
And it's also fine as sweet tea.
You look very happy.
I always do that. So don't actually.
I want some white pie. That's peach. Little known fact, that is Snoop Dogg's favorite flavor. All right. If you like that one, I got another one for you. What's brown and rhymes with Snoop? Dr. Dre. Why would you guys think poop? I don't understand. This is lemon lime. This is my girlfriend's favorite because it reminds her of a saltless margarita. It's my favorite for her because I get all the benefits of the country song without the tequila. This is great replacement for sour mix too. Keep in mind, sour mix doesn't usually contain alcohol, so if you use this as a substitute, bit felonies in no time. This also reminds me of old school Gatorade back when they had the one flavor. This goes good in tea. In fact, for bonus points, you put this in our sweet tea with ice. Make sure you're either at home or with a lawyer, because maybe never retainer. And if you're golfing, it just got way more. Personally, I play disc golf. The gentleman's sport, obviously. I mean, in golf, you don't have a risk of losing your club every shot, do you? No. It's just the ball. It's just the ball. What's that?
You have the risk of losing a wrist.
Oh, that too.
So what is moonshine?
Moonshine, two things that make moonshine moonshine. First and foremost is untaxed. That's how it originated. Second one is unaged. Obviously, we can't have a business and not pay taxes, so we have to satisfy that requirement, but definitely ours is unaged. You'll find that out when you get to the street. Up next, we have Orange Cream. If you are familiar with Orange Julius, remember that restaurant, one in every mall? This is their signature flagship flavor. It's going to remind you of a dreamsicle or a creamsicle, or if you want, a push-up pop. Nothing like eating orange sherbet through a toilet paper roll, am I right?
The best thing is kids, though.
I had a lady point that out to me, ruined my childhood in one observation. I'm like, come on. All right, orange cream. There's not much I do with this. Put it in Dr. Pepper. It's strangely amazing. This also makes a fantastic Jello shot. Any of our fruity flavors are really good for Jello shots. And people wonder where the hell you got that flavor from. I like it. Not your business.
What is the alcohol?
That was, oh my God.
All my flavored shine are 50
That was
proof,
very good.
and they clock in 25%. The straight shine is 100 proof, and you'll notice. But orange cream is really popular with the kids, especially around nap time. What's that slogan from the 90s? If your kids won't nap, die in a tap. Actually, I think that's just my mom's slogan. But yes, I find that everybody at some point picks one of these flavors that reminds them of like Robitussin or cough syrup. That's understandable. One of them does that for me too. Up next we have butter cake. Butter cake is going to come across a lot like yellow cake without the icing. Now I've been working on the landing for about 3 years. I've been on that side pretending I'm a tourist a time or two. And I always skip this one after I had it. It's just a little too rich for me. Then the other day somebody put it in root beer. I died that day. I'm serious. Obviously I'm back. In fact, this was water a couple minutes ago. I'm kidding. What I mean to say is that root beer and this, it was heavenly. It really was. It was the best root beer float or hard root beer. You know, they've all been trying to make them. They all have that weird, doughy, bready
That's my favorite
aftertaste.
so far.
But they're only good, 3 degrees above freezing. This in root beer is something else. Also, if you're a fan of vanilla or pink vodka, excellent substitute for anything you make with these cocktails. You're in. I see.
I can see how that would work.
That was good.
I have
Now,
lots.
and I have this alcohol. Like my tongue is like.
So that's butter cake for you guys. Up next is strawberry shortcake.
Oh, so
We
good.
pulled away from the angel food as the last shine takes care of that flavor profile for us. We concentrated on the strawberries this time around. However, I think we
doesn't
might
like
be
it.
out of this right now, so you just get it done. Sorry about that. But this one makes the best Jello shots out of all of them.
Do you ship?
I do not think so. Actually, just look that up. You can ship it yourself. Do not use the United States Postal Service as they are not licensed to
Oh
transport.
God. No, I don't know.
That was interesting.
Stop drinking it.
What?
I don't want to have to toss them.
Yep, they can do it. This is also lemonade's best friend.
Okay, I don't know if I can do anymore.
That's alright.
Then no.
That tastes like cough syrup.
There you go. I had somebody say the sweet teas were reminded them of. I'm like, what? Of all of them?
Yeah, really.
There you go. There's always one. Everybody, it's either this one or orange. For some reason, sweet tea. Now we're starting on 3 of my favorite flavors. In no particular order, not this one. Chocolate silk is up first. If you guys are familiar with a French silk pie, you'll draw a lot of similarities here. I personally don't think I've ever met one. If I have, I wasn't sober enough to remember it. But I am intimate with Cocoa Puffs. And that's what this reminds me of. The milk when you're done with your chocolatey cereal. It's smooth, it's
like
rich,
milk.
it's chocolatey, almost like Ovaltine.
Oh my God, that one is
More
good.
moonshine, please. That should be a commercial.
Oh my God.
I come from a bartending background, and
You
I
like
found
the
that
water
with
chaser.
our flavors, I can make about 60%.
I like that one.
I mean, you can mix with like soda water or
Definitely get that one.
but that reminds me
What's that?
I definitely want to get that
We
one.
get one from
All right, gentlemen, this will be the box of chocolates any day of the week.
What is this one again?
Chocolate silk. For those of you prone to messing up, I recommend stocking up on a couple of bottles. All right, now this one is my favorite. Coffee, sorry. All right, this one is our smoothest as well. You'll find no alcohol flavor, taste, or burn on this one. It is so dangerously, deceptively delicious, it could, in fact, replace your morning coffee. Take it to work with you, I don't care. However, by your 4th or 5th cup, they might start to notice your friendliness and your lack of productivity. It's up to you, depends on your job. Don't drive a school bus.
Oh my God.
Well, if you do,
That did taste
you're gonna
just like
drive less and less kids everywhere.
That one was good too, though.
But this one, like I said, goes.
I'm not a big coffee person, actually.
This one goes in coffee really, really well. If you like Kahlua, you'll love this. It replaces anything you typically put Kahlua in, like a Black Russian or a White Russian. In fact, it's like your vodka and Kahlua in one bottle. We're here to save you money. Speaking of saving money, great segue. If you buy 3, you get 1 free. If none of those are Ginger Snap, you can pick that up for $10. And that's cheap. $29.99. And if you get that buy 3, get 1 free, it makes you eligible to pick that up for $10. Up next, we have cinnamon. This is a very good sip and shine. If you are a fan of Fireball and Hot Damn, you're gonna love this. What sets us apart from them is we do not put capsaicin in ours. A lot of them use chili powder to achieve that burn. That also achieves a second kind of burn. Heartburn. And when I'm in the middle of a 48-hour bender, I don't want to take time to stop and snort Prilosec. I got goals in mind. That's why I drink Smith Creek cinnamon.
There's cinnamon. It's definitely cinnamon.
Hey, been working on that one. Nope.
I need a break.
All right, this
Mine
is
tastes
gonna
like cinnamon.
100% pure cinnamon extract, so it's gonna remind you of red hots. The cinnamon shows up to the party, lets presents know, then leaves. Doesn't follow you all the way down, doesn't give you that burn at the time of fireball.
Right.
Or anything else.
It's just like that stuff that we have.
Delicious.
You know, it's
I
just
think
like
the
stronger.
chocolate.
Or those
My
cinnamon
favorite so
silk
far.
toothpicks that one kid on the playground used to sell.
Yeah.
I don't care what generation you are, we all had that kid, and some of you married it.
Yeah.
All right, Ginger Snap. Our contribution to the holiday season, also a colloquialism for when a redhead loses their shit. I can say that my mom was a strawberry blonde. That's how it works, right? If you are, you can. Like, that's our word. Take it too far sometimes. This one was really hard to work with as a bartender. We had to try and figure out what that flavor's gonna go for.
What do you think?
Now, I found eggnog is surprisingly amazing with this. The reason is because a lot of people put brandy or whiskey in their eggnog. It cuts it down to a more palpable consistency. But ginger snap's gonna add a level of flavor you don't get with those other two. Then one night, I was thinking right before bed, you know when your brain's most active, and I came up with the perfect thing for this, an old fashioned. If you're a fan of bourbon and old fashions, this is amazing. Just use brown sugar instead of the white granulated. You'll know the difference. Other than that, there's not much I really do with ginger snap. It's not bad if you just sip it. In fact, the Girl Scouts have made it taste just like a snickerdoodle cookie. It's a pretty good deal. I help them work on their intervention badge. I get $5. I just wish the Boy Scouts sold something besides popcorn. They've got no leverage. But that's ginger snap. Like I said, if you buy the 3 1 get 1 free and none of those 4 are ginger snap, this is only $10. Up next, we got the McDonald's Moonshine. Only reason I say that is because there's one in every town. What you have here is apple pie. What we do differently that sets us apart from everybody else, we go Dutch. If you're not a baker, that means there's red and green apples comprising the flavor profile. That means we were able to dial back on the cinnamon and sugar, giving you more authentic grandma's apple pie flavor. This is great for sipping around, the campfire with your sweetheart, the bonfire with your friends, fire with your mechanic. Say Ozark, man, we get down.
Okay.
This is delicious. This is your introductory gateway shine. If you don't know how somebody's going to handle their shine, you get them hooked on this and they'll be in here going 3 for 1 with you in no time.
I think your sister went to this place in Pigeon Forge because they were talking about Moonshine.
All right, up next, #1 top seller here at Smith Creek Moonshine, we have salted caramel, tomato, I don't care. This is the top seller. It is #1 for a reason that does not include me because, unfortunately, this is my least favorite. Not everybody likes everything, right? But it's my fault. I ruined myself younger. Me and my sister would raid mom's baking cabinet and eat all her semi-sweet Nestle morsels. And after about 30 some odd bags of this flavor, I can't go back. However, I do like it in coffee, and I have had it in a shake, and both are amazing. In fact, that shake may bring all the boys to the yard. It's one of those songs that gets stuck in your head. You remember Hanson? Like, Bob?
Yeah.
You know those chicks grew up to be dudes? Good place. No? No salted caramel for you? No. Are you sure? Top seller? I don't blame you.
It's
Butterscotchy.
I don't remember
there being
that.
Sure. All right. It's very rich, very sweet.
made like Dutch cookies.
We,
Do you remember butterscotch morsels?
I do, but we never used them.
All right, no
My
problem.
mom always made butterscotch cookies.
We didn't get butterscotch.
It's a little risky though. It's going to ruin you for all the other flavors. Cream of the crop right here. We have our straight shine. All of our flavors clock in at 50 proof. This one is at 100. What I want you to find out here is a lot like my jokes, this flavor is going to come across very, very smooth and corny. And like my jokes, it gets better the more you drink it. That's the same with any alcohol though. This is very good stuff. Like I said, you got buttery corn notes, very smooth. I want you to just shoot. Don't sip this, jump right in. Like it's like a pool. Trust me, you know what I'm talking about. I used to be a lifeguard until some blue kid got me fired.
Go for it.
You want to do it straight?
It's like
Oh, sorry about that.
burns all the way down.
My bad. All right, that's the straight shine right there. This is a bartender's best friend because like vodka or a lot of clear liquors, aside from gin, this disappears whatever you mix it with. Except for Bloody Marys, which is all right.
Yay.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
My pleasure, my pleasure. Thank you. They let us write our own jokes. That's their problem. That's their fault right there.
Alright, we just finished the Moonshine taste testing. It was really cool. The guy was super hilarious. While we were waiting, we ordered well, you can't see it, but it's stuffed with avocado and some kind of cheese. And then fries. So, it should be good. But if you're ever in the area, I definitely recommend Smith. I had too much Moonshine. I said Smooth. The taste testing was free, but of course we took the guy because he was super wonderful. But anyway, I'm gonna eat my food so I can actually make it back to the bed and breakfast. So thanks for watching.